Hello friends, good morning. I'm Aarti. I'm going to dictate you exercise number 32 from 700 Common Words book. Please like the video, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. 5 seconds. Start. Oh, for the good old days. How often have we heard those words? How often have we been told of those good old days and of how happy they were in those days? The weather during all the months of the summer was perfect. In the winter, it was just what winter weather should be. Life was more peaceful. Events did not follow one another quite so quickly. Friends were more true and more understanding. There was more respect for family life. Men were happy in their work, and life was a very good thing. Those past days, we are told, were very different from the present days of restlessness and doubt, of the wrong weather in both summer and winter. Perhaps we ask, when were those happy times when all men were brothers and life was so easy and free? Some will answer that they were the years before World War I. Others will place them round about 1900, while others will place them in the 90s. In our reading also, we come upon stories of the golden days of the past, but we find here that all times during the past 2000 years, men have been pointing back to the happy days of old, attempting to paint for us a picture of those happy days and to show us how much better those days were than the times in which they were then living. What is the reason for this looking back into the past to find happiness? Perhaps it is that at almost any time there are many people who are leading happy lives but who do not talk or write about it. But there are also many others who were happy in their young days but who have not changed with the ever changing conditions of the life going on about them. For these people, the world used to be a better place than it is at present. There are few of us who cannot look into the past and find happy days. As children, we have little or no control over the details of our lives, but we are generally happy because we are able more easily not to regard these details. If they do not please us, we can cut ourselves off from the outside world and build up a happy world of our own. It might be easy for us to believe these people who find good only in the condition of the past, were it not for the fact that these same people will at other times tell us how different things were when they were young, how hard they were forced to work, for what long hours they were kept at their work, how few pleasures they had, and so on. And for every book which we read telling us of the good old days, there will be another telling us of the bad old days, of the hard lives of the masses of the people. Most of us would not be willing to return to the conditions of life as it was lived 30, 40, or 50 years ago. We believe that it is better to be living in the present with all the troubles of the present day. We know that we have no right to expect to be happy all the time. And we know also that by keeping in touch with the life and the thought and the interests of our own times, we can help to make the present days happy ones, both for ourselves and for others. We can be certain too that at some time in the future, old people will look back to these present days and will speak of them as the good old days. Stop.